Hello, always dizzy here. Going to start at puzzle streak 42 before I play any games, as I always do. I'll start at the 1 minute mark. This is a late stream for me tonight. I had 2 naps today. 2 naps, so I should be not insanely tired tonight. Hello, Larson say. Ooh, our puck. That's a nice win. You're killing it. You're going to be NM soon. Yeah, 2 naps and here we go. But I feel bloated for some reason. I didn't eat that much today, but I ate a bunch of broccoli earlier and maybe that is making me gassy. Just guessing here. Think I can then take the bishop. I don't have any free time, I'm afraid. I barely have time to do what I'm doing now. Here's a fork. It should be unstoppable. I seriously don't have time. But are you going to start streaming? I mean, it's 10:20 p.m. and this is I'm just starting my stream now. To give you a context of how much free time I have. So we've got a check. And then what? Then I just take the rook, I guess. A pawn. Yeah, can I go here? Should be able to. He's cut off, so I should be able to take that. Oh, yeah. To have free time. Oh, that must be nice. You're done with school. That must feel nice. Check. Kong check. What's homework? Kong check. Something like that. So if I go check and then rook a8, doesn't feel right. Sukje, I wasn't even close. That's so small font. Sukje, I don't remember that. Oh, mine. I said textbook. I think. I think I said textbook, something like that, right? So I was in the right hemisphere. Okay, well, let's just look at the check. You know, king h8, rook a8. I think. Yeah, I don't know. That confused me. Okay, how about this should be mate? I think there's geometry here. So, okay, no, there's just a mate here. No geometry required. Should be winning somehow. I mean, we have the initiative, and then king g8. Then I have check, and I have check, and then it'd be kill box at the end, I think. Yeah, check here. Well, it's not technically a kill box. Very similar to one, though. So we have a check, and then rook f1. I think so. Yeah, but we could maybe do something like bug house or something. Oh! I thought this was a rook. Oh. Sometimes I often don't look at the whole board. I just if I get peripheral vision of a piece, I thought it was a rook. I didn't verify that it was a bishop. I thought it was a rook. Oh well, it's not the end of the world here because I wasn't too far in. If Vivek comes here, I've got a present for him. A present he should enjoy. Just up a piece. Save the bishop, take the rook. What's going on here? Rook a8. Okay, here. Okay, we have something here should be good. He can sack the queen, so that hangs my rook. This should be good. Check. Okay, where was I before I screwed up? Like 25 or something? 27? $22 only? Oh, that was a slow run. Okay, so check and then take should be good. And then check here. Check should be good somehow. Yeah, just going to f7 next. You're trying to get some free subscribers there. I think before you start your stream, you should map out a plan. Consistency is the most important thing. You could stream or record like live from your club. I think that could be interesting to a lot of people. I would do it myself, but my club is barely a club. Yeah. You know, you record you record some games, and yeah, because nobody's doing that. Nobody's doing that. I can't think of. Can you think of a single channel that's doing that? I can't. The closest that comes to mind is Coffee Chess, but that's a different thing. Oh, you mean yeah? You could ask permission, or you could just have a dedicated board that's recorded. There's lots of ways around it. Most people would like to be recorded. Maybe not some of the older players. Did you see when I recorded at New Year's Open? I just went out and started recording games. Did you see that? I think you did. You must have. Okay. Anyways, I'm trying to figure this one out. If anyone is watching on the stream besides Larson, say. But I'm just a little bit confused here. I keep looking at discoveries, and if I take the rook, I don't see what I'm doing there. This one really confuses me. You also have to make big decisions, like you want to stream on Twitch or on YouTube. There's a lot to it. I'm very, very confused about this puzzle. 1400. Oh my God, I can just take, okay. This is what happens when I talk and do puzzles at the same time. H4. Okay, I'm going to minimize chat and let me know if the script works as soon as I do it. Because I'm talking too much and I'm not getting the puzzles done. Okay, let's just look at this. And then, I mean, I have check, but he's escaping. I could do it this way. And then queen here. Okay, wait, what? What is this? So I guess it's this fork. I'm really slow today. And I had 2 naps. 2 naps. Here and then I can recapture AB. And I'm hoping I can extract it somehow. This is Anastasia's mate. I think I can take and then check. 21. Oh, it's so much easier with chat minimized. Finally, if Mimsevich starts streaming, he'll understand what I mean by chat minimized. I think I take and then rook e8. So we have to take with the knight because his queen is going to be overloaded here. $22. I have a check. Should be a mate in 2 here. No, it's not a mate in 2. I realized that, but there'll be a hook mate at the end. No, that's not a hook mate. It's more of a close to an Arabian mate. It's not even an Arabian mate though. I think I can take, and then I have his Russian Zug. 24. Ooh boy. Mate here, mate in 2. $25. I'm far away from the end. I have a discovery though. Check. Mate in 1. Oh, mate in 2. 26. Mate in 2. 27. Rook A2 looks pretty nice. Nice. And rook here. White. Check. Mate. Mate by pawn. 30. So much easier with chat minimized. Can I go for it? There's this. 98. But then I can go check and win the rook. Very close to getting mated there, but I think I might survive. And I don't know what else he does. $31. Equal material. Bishop E2 should be good. $32. F4. Wait, he can just take. Oh no, he can't. Yeah, I think just F4. It's a bit scary because my king is, but should be okay. 33. Why can't I take? Oh, there's a fork. So we start with a check and then we take the queen. 34. Mate. We got a free one. Very odd. 35. There's a fork. Why are we getting freebies? Oh, he can go here, but then I give another check. No problem. 36. Check. Check. And then there's a fork, but check. And then mate. No! Oh god, okay, open up chat. That was I rushed near the end because it was going so smoothly. Oh man, I was crushing that too. I was crushing that. I almost did that whole thing in like 10 minutes. Okay. Chat is open. Starting over again. Whoops, I should have looked at what I did wrong there. That was silly. I was just about to finish. That was really, 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 really silly. And we're back to the beginning. Procrastination. What am I missing here? That was strange. I'll have more pawns if I do it. Weird. I'm going quicker than I should. I know I'm going quicker than I should. And I will regret it. I have this song stuck in my head, and I don't know the title or anything. And I haven't heard this in forever, so I don't know why it's in my head. I might have this really weird fork idea. This very bizarre fork idea. It goes, there's a part, it's kind of like a rap hip hop thing. And it, like, put your back into it. What is that? What am I thinking of? I can take the rook here. I can also take his other rook, but he's threatening to take on. Yeah, what is that? What am I thinking of? Do you know what I'm talking about? What am I thinking of, guys? And that's the only thing that's stuck in my head. And I don't even listen to hip hop. I don't even know what it is. I don't even know. Forks everywhere. I'm down 2 pieces here. This is check, I just realized. And we're up 3 pawns. Interesting. Am I fast enough? I think I'm fast enough. Do we just go after it? You would think everything's winning here. So this is kind of scary. But every other move is probably too slow, I guess. I don't like that one. That was very scary. What song am I thinking of? I'm going to ask ChatGPT after. So if I go check and check, still not mate somehow. Still not mate somehow. Yeah, you would think check, king f8. Oh, then I can go queen h8 and I'll be up material. And if he goes to f6, then g7 probably. Well, yeah, that's got to be good. Okay, so I have check, queen g4 check. If he goes to f6, then I thought this is mate, but if he goes to f6, I have queen g7, king. Oh, wait. No, my knight's hanging. Oh, I've got knight g7. g6, knight g7. Nice. That's a nice little mate. Black. g6. And I win a bishop. Oh, I didn't see g5. I can give a check first. I have a fork. If he goes here, I have this fork. Still down a lot of material though. And if he goes to G4, then I have F3. Bishop F4 traps his queen. Okay, I worked my way back up. 5 to go. Rook G1. Well, we have to look at check. If he, for some reason, he goes to A1. Is it Bishop A3 there? Wait, maybe it is taking here. There's B3 though. Okay, check, King A1. Oh, I also have this after, which is very strong. Yeah, and then so he sacks the exchange. I don't know about that. I don't know if that's enough. Oh, but then I have mate. Yeah, so Bishop E5 after is interesting. Hello, the chess kid. Yeah, so Rook B2, King A1, potentially Bishop E5. Potentially. Because I'm not so sure about Bishop A3 because the continuation. Yeah, so Rook B2, King A1, Bishop E5, maybe. I don't know. I don't see better than him sacking the exchange immediately. Oh, no, but if he sacks the exchange, then it's just mate. Oh, no, yeah, then it's just mate. So he can't even do that. Okay, so then I have to look at King C1, and then I might just have Bishop F4 there. No, then it's just mate. So it should be Rook B2. Yeah, okay, 39. I could almost take on F6 twice, except then there's mate. Okay. So can I push? If he takes the pawn, then can I take on F6? It's a bit scary, but I think I might be okay there. Otherwise, I'm going to take his rook. So, and then once he moves off, then I just take the knight. Yeah. And yeah, so I'm just taking here, and it's a little scary, but okay, 40. Possibly Rook F5? Because wait, I might have Queen G7. Because oh no, this is closed though. I thought the F5 pawn would be gone. So Queen G7, Rook G7. Check. Oh yeah. The knight supports. I should have seen that right away. I could have actually done a rook. 41. We are white. Equal material. If this queen was gone, this is nearly mate here. I'm looking for forcing moves. It might not be a forcing move, though. Okay, let's look at knight g6. Nothing else looks reasonable. If for some reason he moves the king, I don't know why he would, but if he does, then I can just take on f5, and I'm winning his queen. So he has to take with the knight, so that's forced. Then I could go rook g6. Oh, I also have bishop. Then I have. Do I have bishop e5 there? No. Yeah. If I go, so knight g6, he has to go knight g6. Bishop e5, he just goes knight g6, I think. So can I then go rook g6? I don't know what I'm achieved there, though. Okay. So what about, there's so many permutations here. If I go bishop f4, there's a check here on e1, king h2. I don't know. Possibly that could be something, but I like this, but knight g6. Because even at rook g6, he just does nothing. And I guess if he does nothing, I still have bishop e5. Okay, so knight g6. Let's say he goes queen e1, king h2, and then I have bishop e5. No, I don't. I would have to go rook g6 first. I don't like this one. This is too too many options. Just going to minimize chat here. If his knight is gone, then I'm more able to do stuff on g6. For example, bishop f4, knight g6. Right? And then I'm winning the queen. Or the rook. If he takes with the rook, same thing. I have knight g6. So the only other thing to worry about is bishop e1, and then I have to go king h2. But that scares me. But I am up a piece there. Bishop f4, I still have knight g6. I think it might be bishop f4. because it gives me knight g6 as the follow-up. And if he doesn't get, recovered that knight, I'm just up a piece here. Here. Yeah, so then knight g6. Oh, it's check. Oh, shit. No, first and then knight g6. I thought he was going to go rook f4. Yeah, so we take here first. And then knight g6, then we take. Okay, I'm done. Going to open up chat. So that took me 40 minutes because I got sloppy earlier. I'm going to get one wrong on purpose. And time for a game. Switch scenes. Okay, 2162 opponent, 9-year-old account. We're going to play the bird. Back to the bird. This is Vivek's gift. His Christmas gift. It'd be funny if somebody plays the Frums, because I forget everything. I forget everything in general with the bird. It's been a while. So he's playing a Peart setup. Can I go b3? I probably can. Now, do I want to play bishop e2 or h3? Well, I don't want to be pinned forever. I think it's we're very flexible, but let's go h3. And then I don't know where this bishop goes to e2. Oh my God, my opponent's doing the worst. Can you guys see what he wrote? I said good luck. He said thanks, but you will need it. That's what he wrote. I said good luck. He said thanks, but you will need it. Lame. Yeah, he wrote that. He wrote that. Like a bad 80s villain. D3. I don't know, because I'm blocking my bishop. And it doesn't really make sense on d3. Okay, let's not ruminate on that too much, because I waste time doing that. What I like is that he's got a 9-year-old account with lots of games, so he's talking trash, and I don't have to worry about him cheating because it's an established account. So I can just hate him for being a loser, was what he wrote. Knight is often happy on c3, but since I'm facing off with bishops, I'm going to put it on d2. Could actually go f4 here. I'm not going to do... oh, shit. Well, I don't know. Yeah. What do we do? Do we castle? That's going to explode. So he's going to... Obviously, he's going to hit my fianchetto on the queen side. a5, a4. Yeah. Yep. Okay, let's go g4. If a4, I just ignore it, I think. G5, there's knight h5. Okay, that's looking scary. I do have knight c4, which can't be bad. I don't know if it's any good, but it can't be bad. He's got to go queen c7 now. And maybe h4. so that I can go h5. Oh shit, I just saw this. Yeah, that's annoying. Yeah, now this is, I shouldn't have allowed that, but okay. Yeah, I think some people actually have like some weird psychological issues. It's like, I said good luck, and then they're like, they take it personally. Like, I don't need luck. It's like, geez, take it easy. Because bishop g2 just runs into d5, I think. I think I should stick with my queenside push or my kingside push, but I am scared of this. I mean, this is scary. But the bird is holding up here. Yeah, I need to create a new scene here that I can show the whole page so you can see when my actually I might have a scene when I can show you the chat. I need to set that up so you can see the silly chat that my opponents give. Knight b4 can create some issues, some weaknesses. I guess king b1 and I'm fine. Okay, so h6 and that's looking decent. So let's do that. I might go bishop h3 later. I don't know what he's thinking about here because I guess there is a, no, he can do that either way though. So this, oh crap. Okay, I guess I'm technically alive. Take with the knight. Oh crap! I gotta be careful. The e3 is sensitive. Okay, white should be better here, but it's easy to just blunder. I don't know. I feel white's better. Why? I don't know, but it just feels like white is better. His king seems a little bit more exposed, and I have a bit more space. I shouldn't really trade when I have more space. If I take, then if I take with a queen, then he's got rook e8. I could recapture with the pawn, which is not the worst idea, but then this gets pretty weak. I could go here. This is, oh yeah, then I can go e4 maybe. Yeah, so maybe I come in here. I could take and then go here and then bishop. Okay, let's actually take. And then I'm going to go g5, bishop h3. Wow. When did I gain a pawn? I don't know when I won a pawn. This improves his king, but it does do things for me. Connects my rooks, gets my bishop moved. And then I think I'm going e4 here. c4 is actually interesting as well. c4 could be good. No, let's go e4. Let's go e4 and then a3. Possibly c3. c3 I might be able to defend laterally this way. There's some benefit. Okay, he doesn't. Okay. So now maybe f4. Yeah, let's see if I can show the full screen. Oh, I don't have time. Okay. e5 is almost a move. What is that? I could open this up. Okay, let's do that. And then queen c3. Or I can't double up. I'm very unsure about this because the pawn might just fall. He's hitting here. Yeah, I'm not sure about this. Maybe I should have just played queen f6. But I don't know. I don't think I can hang on to it. I don't know. I'm so scared of these of creating passed pawns in the middle game. Yeah, there's this check later, which his knight's dominated, so I should be okay there. Okay, so we go here. Does rook f7? No, I just take, or queen e6. No, I can't go queen e6. Yeah, I can if he goes rook c. If it goes rook f7, I can. Okay, yeah, that is scary now. Yeah, but then he's coming in. I don't like any of that crap. Oh, do the tactic here. Do the tactic. Wait, never mind. I'm stupid. No, yeah, there's a tactic. I think there's a tactic here. You guys see it? If queen g5, I take the rook and then fork. So this indirectly defends g5. Oh, he can take here first, though. But then my rook comes in. Actually, no, his queen hangs. What am I talking about? Yeah, okay. Let's see if he sees it. I think he sees it. Otherwise, he would have grabbed it right away. Yeah, I have more energy than usual tonight because, which is not much, but because I had two naps. The two naps made a difference in my focus. Okay, so what if he makes some other move? Let's just say king b7. I'm taking the queen. So let's say he defends the queen. Then I'm winning a rook. So let's say he moves the queen. Then could I go rook f6 there? Possibly rook f6. If queen c7. This was such a nice move, though, queen e6. Oh, wow. So he finds that. Yeah, so I'm going here. He found queen c7. Okay. Can offer a trade. Should be decent. It'll be nice if I got a win, man, because this will be a bird win. Oh my god. I just blundered my queen. Oh boy, that's not good. No. Yeah, the queen's gone. That's too bad. Yeah, he thought long and then I got trapped. His queen's trapped. No, he can block. He's fine. Take this. That's too bad. He got outplayed. Okay. Check here. Should have went here. Well, maybe not. Pretty precise. Takes now? I don't know what he's thinking. Very precise. Okay, time to block for his rudeness. And let's take a look. Yeah, he had that long think here, and then he got me. I got my queen trapped after this. But yeah, I was just crushing the whole game, and then I blundered my queen right here. That's too bad. It's definitely outplaying him. Yeah, too bad. Oh well, dropped my queen. Okay, play a new one. Yeah, I think he's felt very overrated. Oh, gotta be careful here, do I? This is like a Jobava London against the Dutch. Sometimes b6 right away. is better, but let's just castle. Okay, we can do this. Now, what are the differences with this bishop on f4? I don't think there's anything different here. So can I go d6 here? d6, I should be able to take. Castles, and then okay, do I have g5? I remember there's some tactics here. G5. If takes, I'll be on his rook, I think. Yeah, and then I remember sometimes there's G4 right away. I think this is when he hasn't castled though. So G5. Because sometimes there's tactics. Sometimes. I even remember this in some f4. I think there might even be f4, not in this. Yeah, sometimes there's f4. G5, bishop g3, and then f4. If I go f4 now, I'm dropping my bishop. So in this case, it wouldn't work. Yeah, f4 doesn't work here. If I go g4, then he just goes knight h. So here there's g5 doesn't work. Maybe I should get off of this file. Maybe queen e8. What about a rook left even? We have so many options here. So many options. Okay, let's go queen e8. I think this is usually not good. I think it's because if my queen was still on d8, there's knight g5. Like he can take, or I don't know. But typically this is not so great. Okay, so there's king h8, which could facilitate an attack. There's queen h5 potentially. Followed by g4, g5. Can I still go g4, bishop h2, g5 like this? No, because I can't recapture. Yeah, so there's king h8. There's a rook lift as well. Rook lift, bishop g5. Oh my god, I almost remembered my other tactic. After g4, no, it doesn't work. Yeah, so putting a rook here can be dangerous. Because if this knight vacates, we have g2. Obviously, this is okay. Let's bring in the queen. But yeah, there's a lot of moves that can be played. I was trying to remember all the tactics. None of them seem to work. Or not even tactics, but just the attacking ideas, like leading to tactics. Yeah, and then here I think I just go to g6. He comes in here though. don't really want to go here. But I just feel if I go g6, you're just going knight h4, and then I could come back. Yeah, that would have gained me a tempo, actually. I should have went to g6. No. The reason I didn't like queen g6 is actually because I don't know what I'm doing after it. Because I want to push the g pawn eventually. This will be interesting to look at with the engine after. Okay, so here I might have takes and then queen g. Yeah, I might be able to take and then queen g6. Yeah, can I just do this? I think this is just winning here. That's what I was telling you about. Like sometimes you put the rook on g6 and then, yeah, so I just go h6 here. Should be winning. Yeah, I just take and then take his other bishop. Oh, he might have this, but no, then I take his rook. It should be good. Okay. Yeah, there I can just push g4. He's getting a pawn. Yeah, he got compensation there. Maybe knight f6 instead. Okay, knight f6. Because this is a lovely square for my knight, e4. Okay, we have a few ways to play here. I don't know where we should go. But I don't really want him coming in here. But what's my queen doing after going to h6? I better play quicker here a little bit. But I am going to kick him off here. So yeah, I'll do this. Because I am going to, his rook won't stay here. So he can go queen e2 and then rook h. Okay, so I hit the rook. His rook's trapped now. He just hung his rook now. Two blunders from this guy. Well, the other one was not, this was just a straight up blunder. I mean, you can't keep your rook there and not worry about it. Okay, I'll take. Which one? This is the more dangerous pawn. Plus I'm threatening another. Well, I'm threatening another pawn here too. This is the more dangerous pawn for me, so we'll take this one. Queen d3. Double up here. You can go g6 now. No, I just take. So I don't know what I can recommend. Here. Queen e2. Can I just push? He comes in. I don't like that so much. Here. How did you defend this? G5. G6. Just start doubling up here. Looks good. This shouldn't be a problem. Grab that. And then maybe king h7, maybe? King h7, rook f1, I can take. Okay, I can double up here. Got all these ideas. King h2. Maybe I should play queen g3 first, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, I have this check. Comes in here. Okay, let's go there. I'm getting really low on the clock. If I take, you can take here now. I don't like, this exposes my king because I don't really like this so much, but now I can take here. He does have a check. Probably kid. Okay. Did I want to look at that one? Actually, that was actually very interesting opening. But that's the way that you can win with the Dutch. He also blundered later a fork, but he was already losing. But yeah, that G2 pawn can actually get attacked pretty easily. Like if you're not careful. There's different ways to, like, the most natural move is to put the other knight on f6 so you can reclone the knight, but the computer normally doesn't like that because this square, you hog it. This is an avenue into attack, essentially. The knight is also useful for like hopping into c5 potentially. So there's queen e8, and you can bring in the queen, and you can also do this rook lift sometimes. I don't generally like the rook lift because it seems so committal. You know, the queen is easier to pop in and out, but the computer often likes the rook lift. And then, yeah, so here I went back because I thought if I go queen g6, knight h4, what am I doing? What's the point? So yeah, I went back, and then yeah, this is what I'm saying. It's easy to go wrong. This looks okay, but after just queen g6, we're just winning. We're winning a piece here. Because of this x-ray, it's really easy to go wrong. So if white hadn't blundered with knight g5, if they had played something like knight e2, that's where we have to just keep attacking. Then maybe g5 or king h8, g5, rook g8, but you attack on the queen side there. Yeah, so let's look at that with the engine. I'll load that up in CPT. Boom. Okay, what was I looking up? Oh, yeah. This. What did he start with? It was a bishop. It was like a Jabava. I think he went c4 first, and then we got this. Yeah, bishop before. He didn't play queen c2. What did he play? Oh, he played a3. Yeah, I actually don't have this in my repertoire, as you can see. Yeah, so I'll let that run. I'll let that run, but we just go back to the engine here. That's a pretty freaking nice graph, but it looks like that because he blundered twice. But the opening went nice. The opening went well. That's a nice looking graph. So put on the engine. So I think I could have done g5. Even here, if you wanted. Yeah, like g5. I don't know. And then here, yeah, here we could also have done g5. And then queen f6. And if knight e2. Oh, maybe this is what I'm thinking about how you can trap it. You trade off the knight. Oh, this doesn't trap it. No, yeah, no, it does trap it. I guess he's got some compensation. Oh, he still can't move, so we can. What if we take right? Oh, wait, sorry. Yeah, what if we take right away? Oh, apparently we're losing now somehow. Oh, what? Rook takes, and then is it rook f1? Oh my god, then rook f1 amongst other moves. Whoa, that's scary. But if we're careful, we just have to, because this isn't going anywhere, we just have to prepare for that through special moves. And then if he tries to escape, we can take now because the rook is now. Actually, I don't quite understand. Oh, because this is not going to be check, I think. That might be why. It's confusing. It's complicated. Actually, but we're not winning there. So here we would have to take on g2. Oh, this is insane. What a weird line. But I normally don't play g5 that early. But yeah, I was correct. There is this f4 idea, and you trap the bishop. Something to keep an eye out on. But yeah, you can often trap the bishop that way. I don't really like g5 right away. I wonder if it's... How has it done in the Lee Chess database? No one's ever played g5 here. Just a single game. Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, it's a good option, but we have other options. Yeah, so again, you can go g5 here. And then it's saying queen f6. And if white does nothing, queen g7. And if white does nothing, then h5. So we're just defending. Okay, so queen g7 just defends upon, and then you just play h5. So yeah, there's a lot of different ways to attack. You can go g5 right away there. So queen h5 looks like a slight inaccuracy, like a 30 cent pawn difference. It wants queen g6 right away because we are always threatening. We have this x-ray mate. But if white does nothing, I don't know how to continue with the queen in front. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I don't really like this because I don't know the continuation. a5, and let's say white does nothing. Well, that's not a good example of nothing, but let's just say here. Yeah, see, I don't... Okay, king h8 is something. And then it wants to push e5. I don't know. I don't really... So is e5 the idea? But why are we making all these other moves? Wait. Knight ec5. Knight ec5? Oh, yeah, there's tricks there still. There's always tricks with a rook or queen on g6. Okay, if he defends, then we've won. Oh no, we're only regaining what we had before, but then there's a true attack now. I don't know. There's so many ways to play this. As I said, I don't really like queen g6, because it's the follow up. There's no direct follow up. We kind of just wait for white to make a mistake. Yeah, but this didn't achieve anything either. It's saying we can, yeah, maybe king h8 I kind of like better. There's also knight ef6. It's saying that we can do now. Maybe because we are defending e6, so knight g5 is no longer an issue, possible issue. What about a rook left? Because I thought that's a common... Where was it? Here. Can I just go rook f6? It's not ideal. It's not optimal. But yeah, I kind of like king h8. Let's just say he goes king h2. Then we have this e5. Oh, he's at the fork there. Yeah. Anyways, I digress. So yeah, you know, queen f7 was fine, but the thing you can go here. It's kind of hard for white to have moves like king h2, king h8. Let's just say like he does nothing. It's hard for white to do much. a5, a4, and then okay, rook e8. Let's just say he does nothing. That's yeah. It's hard again. It's hard to find moves for, and then we eventually play e5. So maybe this doesn't really matter so much where you put the queen. It's just you just play e5. You just improve little improvements, and then you play e5. That's strange though, because I thought you keep attacking it. I didn't think you played e5 in these lines. And then yeah, you just blundered here. Okay, I'm gonna play a blitz game just because I'm not actually tired. I actually have energy for once, but I'm getting kind of bored of playing rapid is what I'm trying to say. I'm too good at 1-0. I'm too fast. So I'll castle it away. You've used your request. You'd have to use your other account because you have two. You have you got 2 gifted subs on one on each account. You only get it once per month. Your request. You don't get unlimited. Wondering if I want c4 here. Knight c3 if he pushes, that should be okay, I think. How is that lame? Otherwise, somebody else could just request that I play rapid whenever you suggest bullet. D3 now. I don't know about D3. But, well, this guy's fast. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. Boom. Large print. Ooh, I've got. Oh, I almost have bishop e5. Okay, let's go here. This is a bit of a threat. Because it's a late stream. I started at like 10 p.m. That's a pretty late stream. So people probably assumed I wasn't going to stream. I can put it. No, I can't do that. Yeah, can I attack this? No. Queen a5. I can challenge, offer a trade. Yeah, the 2 naps really helped with my energy. I mean, do you notice it? Okay, I can go rook c1 and then take here. Take. This is all Nimzo ideas. These are all Nimzo ideas. Okay, I guess he's threatening to take here. Okay, let's take. I have queen f3 possibly. Yeah, I can take here now, or should I take on e5, d5? I'm going to take that because my d pawn is actually, or my e pawn is kind of weak there. Okay, we'll come back here. This guy's good. Okay. There, and then can I take? There's 4 things. Fork. This is a fork. This is annoying. Then he's got to pass pawn. That is annoying. I don't know if I want to allow it. Like trade the pawn for the knight. This is possible too. I feel I played very well, and I think he also played well. I mean, apart from from his bad position. This is a risky move, which was unnecessary. I was winning, so maybe I shouldn't have played a risky move. Because if there's something I missed here. Yeah, check. I dropped my bishop. Oh, his bishop's hanging too, though. But it was risky. It was needlessly risky. Mate. Oh, it's not mate. Is there this? Yeah, it was needlessly risky. Why did I do that? I was winning. There was no need for me to have done that. I was crushing him. Oh boy. There was no need for that. Why did I make a risky move? I could have just played safe. He was dead the whole game. It was interesting. That's why. It was actually the best move, to be fair. This was the blunder. Oh, I had to find bishop e7? Yeah, that's tricky to find in 2 seconds. Yeah, that's the graph. All my games are like this. This game, and then this was the first game. Like I'm always just, not always, but most of my losses are either on, they're always on the clock. Not always. I shouldn't use those words. I overuse that, but I'm usually winning, and then I get flagged. Sometimes I blunder. Sometimes I get outplayed. But usually it's usually a clock issue. Okay, I'm going to leave it there because the losses were silly. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. See you next time.